dogs are barking loud tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the wise man, Heyman, from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bron.
Breakker has had a meteoric rise in this in-ring career, both in NXT and on the main roster.
Yeah, Breakker firmly believes that actions speak louder than words, and he likes to let his actions do the talking every time he enters the building. Well, Bron Breakker's never afraid to keep the fight going even after the bell's rung. Bron is never afraid to put superstars on the shelf.
All about asserting himself as the top dog in this business.
WWE Universe, it's time to acknowledge the OTC.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
After all Reigns has been through, he is still a force to be reckoned with.
Roman Reigns still has the power and the determination to plow through anything that gets in his way.
And whatever you do, do not call it a comeback. Roman returned every bit as dominant as ever before. Pure intimidation. A man who always stands tall, stands proud, and fears no one.
But many fear Roman. Everyone knows Roman Reigns is capable of unprecedented dominance in WWE. Sound of the bell, and the fight's on with Bron Breakker. Breakker has explosive power and speed that has to be seen to be believed. He runs the ropes at 23 miles per hour.
Bron Breakker represents an entirely new breed of competitor, Cole. That superhuman strength and speed you bring up make him an absolute problem for the opposition.
And on top of all that, Breakker's unpredictable, volatile, and as merciless as they come.
And then there's Roman Reigns, the embodiment of greatness on a different level. The epitome of absolute dominance from the moment he sets foot in the venue.
Big night tonight in what feels like a whole week of WWE celebration. I mean, Saudi Arabia, it's like the greatest place in the world. It's always so inviting to our...
From the top. Double axe handle.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. Ooh, one step ahead there.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense. Back and forth, counter after counter.
Obviously, Roman Reigns is not your average opponent in the ring. So, Corey, what's got to be the strategy here against the OTC?
The best method against Roman Reigns is to simply stay evasive and bide your time. It would be a big mistake to just try and face Reigns head on, so be patient. Pick your spots very carefully, and then maybe pray that Reigns doesn't realize what's happening until it's way too late. He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring.
He gets back in right before the count. He's able to reverse it.
Some might see that as a weapon, but a manager's just making sure the area is safe for his client. Lightning fast punches. And I think that just opened him up. Yep, certainly did. Goodness, look at the blood flowing. The official removing that potential hazard in the ring. Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof.
Breaker can't seem to get out.
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. Here it comes. Superman punch. That's the... Reigns is setting up right there. Here it comes. Reigns put his stamp on this one. Oh, man, this might be it.
No way.
How on earth did he kick out of that? I have no idea. It's because Bron Breaker's not normal, Saxton.
And Reigns absolutely can't believe it, but he cannot let that slow him down. Nice counter from Breaker.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad? Keep your voice down. Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense. Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Roman Reigns is just taking command.
Every form of offense Breaker attempts is being neutralized.
That hard-hitting style of Reigns getting counteracted there.
Yeah, as that was Breaker unleashing that freak athleticism and power. He's thinking he can end it here.
A defiant kick out after one.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank. Bron Breaker has his spin. And that took Reigns down. Well, the ref doesn't even see the cover. Valuable seconds passing as they're distracted.
Shoulder up before the count.
Still in it. What a gutsy performance.
And Breaker has to be wondering just what it's going to take to end this. How far does he have to go? Clubbing forearm. Oh, God.
Isolating their opponent's arm and delivering nasty stomps.
Wow. Right to the throat. Dropping the elbow. And another stiff shot to the head here.
Reigns gets out of harm's way.
And that canceled out Reigns' offense.
The dreaded Frankensteiner.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Placed him in the corner here.
Getting him in place, but for what? You know what, guys? I was afraid it was going to get to this point. Top rope! Superplex!
Roman Reigns setting up for his patented move. Superman punch! Bam! Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
Reigns laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Roman with his opponent across his own shoulders.
Switches into a flapjack.
Knee right to the midsection. Setting them up for the, Falcon Arrow. Returning back to the ring. Stepping out of the ring here.
Boom! Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
Oof, whipped right into the post. Look at that gash on the face of Reigns. Oh, we have to get the hell out of the way.
He's able to counter that.
Got the leg and
Dropping the elbow. Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind.
Oh, strong impact.
He's quick to get out of the way there. You have the sense that fatigue is starting to become a factor at this point.
Make no illusions of it. This is coming down to a battle of attrition.
And he tosses him back in now. Reigns establishing the upper hand.
Breaker needs to find that spark and rally.
One after the other.
And his stamina's going to drain fast, taking shots to the torso like this.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
And get sent right into the corner.
Big counter from Reigns.
Well, Reigns unleashes the Superman punch.
On the money with a Superman punch.
That's gotta be it. Cover.
It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end. And here's another peek at the moves you saw in that match.
Here is your winner, the OTC Roman Reigns!
A disheartening loss for Bron Breakker here.
This is just going to drive Breakker crazy. This is not a guy who can just accept losing a match.